Students, listen. Second part. The remaining part. 2 weeks passed. Okay. The king gave the ruler of the place called Vijayanagara Empire, gave the horse trader 5,000 gold coins, and he went away. He left the place. Immediately after getting the money, he left the place. 2 weeks passed. There was no sign of the trader. The king began to get a little impatient. One day, as he was walking in his garden, he saw Tenali Raman sitting there writing something on a paper. What are you writing, Tenali? 2 weeks passed. After the amount, 5,000 gold coins had been given to the horse trader as an advance for the Arabs' horses. Two weeks have been passed. There was no sign of the trader. The king has no idea about the trader, whether the businessman would come back or not. He had no idea at all. The king began to get a little impatient. He started losing his patience. He has got some annoyance about the foolishness that he did. He gave 5,000 gold coins to a stranger. It's a foolish act. He has no surety. The king has no surety at all. He is not sure that the horse trader would come back with the horses as he had promised with the king. One day, as he was walking in his garden, he saw Tenali Raman sitting there writing something on a paper. One day, the king was walking through his garden, thinking something else. He could see Tenali Raman sitting in the garden and writing something else on a paper. What are you writing, Tenali? The king asked Tenali Raman. What you are doing, what you are writing, Tenali? Tenali Raman replied, I am making a list of the biggest fools in the land. Krishnadevaraya looked at the list. What? My name at the top of this list? How dare you? I am the king. When the king, the ruler, Krishnadevaraya asked Tenali Raman what you are writing, what he is writing, what Tenali was writing. Tenali replied that he was preparing a list of the biggest fool in the land on earth. When the king checked the list that was prepared by Tenali Raman, he could see the first name. He could see his name at the top of the list prepared by Tenali. Then Krishnadevaraya looked at this list. What? My name at the top of this list? The king could see his name at the top of the list among the biggest fools on the earth. I am the king. How dare you? How much bold enough? How much dare? I am the king. Whoever gives a stranger 5,000 gold coins and thinks that he will return is a fool. Your Majesty, Tenali Raman replied. Tenali Raman explained to the king that why did he include the king in the list of the biggest fool in the land? Because the king Krishnadevaraya was ready to give 5,000 gold coins to a stranger. Krishnadevaraya asked, what if he returns? Then your list will be wrong. Then the king asked Tenali Raman, your list will be, Tenali Raman's list of fools will be wrong if the stranger return. The king asked Tenali Raman, what's your opinion if the stranger returns with the horse? Then I will put his name at the top of the list instead of yours, replied Tenali Raman. Then Tenali Raman replied that if the horse trader returned with the horses, he would be the foolish man. He would be the at the top of the foolish, at the top of the list of fools. Krishnadevaraya said, I understand what you are saying. Tenali, you are right. From now on, I will always consult you on important matters. Then the king understood about his foolishness. He understood that he must have consulted his minister first before making such a instant decision, a sudden decision, a quick decision. He should have discussed it with Tenali Raman before giving such a huge amount to the horse trader. Now he told Tenali Raman that from that day on he would be ready to discuss any important matter with Tenali Raman.